Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy myself, they can't charge me. Ooh. Oh yeah.
She wears a long fur coat of mink, even in the summertime. No, on the coy little wing, got a lot on her mind. She's got big thoughts, big dreams, and a big brown Mercedes sedan. All I think this girl, she really wants is to be in love with a man. She wants to lead the glamorous life. She don't need a man's touch. She wants to lead the glamorous life without love. It ain't much. Oh yeah. She wants to lead the glamorous life. She wants to lead the glamorous life. It ain't much. She saw him standing in the section mart. If you have to ask, you can't afford it large. Oh, does it make me scream? In the dark, what could he say? Boys with small talk, small minds, really don't impress me in bed. She said I need a boy, only conquer my head. She wants to lead the glamorous life. She don't need a man's touch. She wants to lead the glamorous life without love. Man, baby, diamonds and furs, love, it ain't much. She wants to lead the glamorous life, and without love, it ain't much. She wants to lead the glamorous life, it ain't much.
Well, thank you, and so do you. You look so handsome. Tell my audience what you're wearing. It's
What?
tuxedo. Who
It's
is
an
this?
Armani.
Introduce yourself to the.
I'm Gary McNatten with Through Smoke Creative, and this is Jill Belasco.
Hi.
Jill, you look amazing. I love your dress. Tell my audience, what are you wearing?
It was privately done for me.
You look stunning, stunning. And the fragrance?
The fragrance, also one of Gary's that I can't discuss.
Now, this is going to be launching soon, right?
What you're wearing is launched.
Actually, what I am wearing is
She's wearing Baroque Pearl for gums, and mine is for next year. I'm test driving tonight.
You like my dress.
You look stunning. I saw you.
Designed by Count Vladi from Vladi Couture.
You're beautiful.
Darling, what a pleasure to interview you here at the FiFi Awards.
I know what fragrance you're wearing.
Me? Well, this is something my husband gave me. It's a kind of like a secret fragrance that he concocted, he had made for me. It's sort of like a musk thing going on.
Is it lickable?
It's lickable.
Oh, good.
And what are you wearing?
I am wearing La Voce, Renee Fleming's fragrance, which I developed for her.
Tell my audience why the FiFi Awards are so special.
We are an industry that works very hard to produce all kinds of beautiful things, and it's a way of recognizing that and of celebrating all the new fragrances that were launched in the year.
Any new surprises? Any new fragrances that are going to be quite different, that mostly unusual, that we might be seeing in the future?
I think that we're going to be seeing some new designers come out. Fragrances that represent stars are maybe not going to be as important as they are, and we're an industry that's really looking for what's next.
Have a splendid time tonight at the FiFi Awards.
Should be terrific. Thank you.
And
It's a pleasure.
lastly, what are you wearing? Tell my audience the designer what you're wearing.
Angel Sanchez.
Beautiful. Have a fabulous time. And we'll be back in a moment, darling. Some more celebrity interviews. Keep watching. Tell my audience why you think the FiFi Awards are so special.
This is really the Academy Awards of the industry. So this is the biggest night of the industry for all of perfumes, fragrances, home fragrances. This is an exciting evening.
What do you think of it? You also agree with
It is the highest honor, and you're rated by your peers, so it's important. It's a very important process.
My wife and I are competing in the same category tonight. So someone's sleeping in the guest room.
Oh my goodness, what are you wearing, darling? I love your dress. Tell my audience the gown that you're
Jamie.
beautiful.
Nice to meet you, Angela.
Your necklace is amazing.
Thank you.
Who's it by?
It's a vintage. I don't even know. I bought it in Paris about 20 years ago.
And your dress is gorgeous too. Who's the designer?
Caroline.
Lisa, you make the best skincare in the world. Can I ask you, do you have a fragrance? Let me ask you something, darling. Your wife is influenced and inspired by so many things. Is she going to launch a fragrance with your name on it?
With my name on it? If she is, she's never mentioned it to me.
Madagascar orchid is named after Dustin.
Queen Latifah, you look gorgeous. What do you?
Thank you. George Chakra.
You look proud of your daughter. You must be so amazingly proud of her.
I'm very proud of her to win this award and to be honored by her peers. It's fantastic.
She is beautiful. You know she's beautiful.
Well, thank you.
And very intelligent.
Yes, she is. This shows it for her to, win an award for one of the better fragrances.
It certainly is. It certainly is. Let me ask you, what do you think is next for your daughter?
Well, she's, licensing all kinds of products, so there's still some areas she hasn't been involved with, so I'm sure that we'll all be surprised.
She's like the Star Trek Enterprise, right?
Yeah, she's got quite a brand going.
She's got quite a brand going. Well, I hope you enjoy the FiFis.
Thank you.
Kathy, tell my audience, I just spoke to your husband. You must be so proud of Paris.
I am over the moon. I was just saying several years back, we were, Paris and Nikki were presenting a FiFi Award, and to think that now she's going to be receiving one for Fairy Dust is very, very exciting. We're very proud.
I'm sure you are. She's gone through a lot, and she's learned a lot, too.
Yes, we all have.
Now, let me ask you, what are you going to be working on now? Are you working on a fragrance?
I have a fragrance, My Secret.
My Secret.
So go to CathyHilton.com.
Tell my audience, what are you wearing, darling? The dress.
Oh, this is Marc Jacobs and Louboutin shoes and Valentino, and of course Paris Hilton.
And Paris Hilton. Fabulous. Well, we'll be back in a moment, darlings. More.
I mean, if I was to win, it would feel great. It's truly it's a blessing, to be honored for something that you.
Paris, it's a pleasure to meet you,
Hi,
darling.
gorgeous.
Hello.
How are you, darling?
Let me ask you, darling, what does it feel like to win a FiFi Award?
It's amazing. This is like the Oscars of the fragrance world for an award show. So I am so excited. I was a presenter years and years ago when I was like a teenager, first moving to New York City. So tonight, to be honored with this award is amazing, and it really makes me happy that people realize that and see what a big deal this is.
Now let me ask you, darling, when you launched this fragrance, did you have something specific in mind, like a certain kind of key ingredient that you wanted people to smell like?
I just think, a fragrance is like an accessory. It's like part of an outfit, the way you smell, and I always want my fans and everyone who wears it to have this feeling, and I always have, every fragrance I have, this has this euphoria to it. Men are turned on by it, and I love it. It's really exciting.
I want women to smell beautiful, feel fabulous, and look glamorous, right?
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Glamour is what it's all about, darling. I know. I want to be glamorous too.
You are glamorous. You kidding? I love this. So hot.
I love this. What are you wearing? Tell my audience what you're wearing.
I'm wearing Georges Chakra Couture.
I love the shoes, by the way.
Thank you. They're Gina London.
Thank you very much, Paris, for that wonderful little interview. You knock him dead, darling. You knock him dead.
For the cognac show, I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a playboy.
This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.